Hey everyone, Overkill's back with another Dragon Ball video, and today we're taking a look at the Demoniacal Fit Limit Breaker Super Saiyan Blue Goku, or as they put it, Goku, but whatever they can say to get away with releasing the figure. And it's still a solid looking figure. From the pictures that I saw through Ageless Geeks, I wanted it immediately, because it is like a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and we don't have anything of that other than Dragon Stars. So this will scale really well with my figure arts. I mean, it's essentially a figure art from kind of a third brand company, but they're still solid figures. Don't ever think that just because it says Demoniacal Fit that they're junk, because they're really solid, honestly. What we'll do first is take a look at the package. There's this really cool purple silhouette of Goku here, reminiscent of the 2020 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive packaging that they did for figure arts. So that's really cool looking. This side just says Limit Breaker, and I guess that's more of what the official title for this figure is. We wrap around here to see the purple silhouette of Goku firing a Kamehameha with Limit Breaker on the bottom. Same as the top. The bottom still says Limit Breaker, but we can see the silhouette wraps around to the bottom. So that's still pretty cool too. The back just shows you very figure arts-esque, super modeling, super action, 6-inch action figure series. And, you know, this is one of those things you get what you pay for. You won't, if you're into Demoniacal Fit, you're good. This thing's pre-cut, so we can take it out and look at it a little bit easier. And I think he's got an insert that looks pretty cool that you can put behind him. And he does. And it is him powering up into his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. So that's pretty cool. Oh, here's the stand. I was getting ready to say we'll go get the stand, but it fell out of the package. So we'll pop it on. Not have to worry about propping it up on anything. It's ready to roll. The back side, by the way, is just white. So there we go. It's there. The figure itself, we have the Goku. We got 3 extra faces. And we have a few extra sets of hands. We got one set here. Well, so we got 3 extra sets altogether, plus the ones on them. And you'll notice that the blues are sort of purplish to blend with him doing Kaioken. First up for the Goku. It's a very solid looking figure. And if you're worried about it just because it's Demoniacal Fit, you're worried for the wrong reasons. Because it's very solid. It even has some battle damage on it and stuff. And that's pretty wicked. You see some of the battle damage here. The face is spot on. That's Goku. The blue looks great. And you could tell it would blend really well with the background. Powering up. Digging it. The skin tones are a little bit off, but you can actually chalk that up to the Kaioken, because that's the effect they were going with on the arms and face. So the chest being off just the fuds is no biggie. The legs match up. Got a little bit of scuffs on the leg with the battle damaged outfit. And the articulation is the exact same as SH Figure Arts. You got full movement. You got movement in the neck. You've got these little pieces that come off if you want them to allow for really wicked movement on the arms if you want to go more than what it's got. And you can see the ball in there. And he does have a butterfly joint. Double jointed elbows. Full movement on the hands because he's got interchangeable hands. He does have the ab crunch. Looks down about that far. Back about that far. He's got a waist cut. Let's see if he's got 2. You can hear it clicking. I think he's got kind of one here and below the belt. So that's pretty cool. Split wise, he's cracking on me a little bit. Getting that broke in. As you can see, one side is down a little bit lower than the other. So it could do a little bit more if I forced it. With this cut here in the leg, you could pretty much go all the way around with it. But then you have to reset it to where it's at, because this piece here moves around too. He's got the double jointed knees. And the hinges expose a little bit if you go too much. No upper calf or upper foot cut, but on here, it's got really good movement on the feet all around. Toes go up. Same on the opposite side all around. So the only thing different is the sculpting battle damage here and there. So that's pretty cool. And on the back you can see where this knee got ripped up. Still shows flesh tone here as this being part of the pants here. So that's pretty cool little stuff. And I hope that my camera's showing this to you really well. But this is such a cool shade of purple here and a reddish orange here. And while I'm filming it looks straight up orange and blue. So I'm hoping that my video is showing this really well for you guys to see it really good. Especially the pearlescent blue. What we'll do next is look at the faces. And it should be just like a figure art where the hairpiece pops off. It does. It's got two little pegs in it. You can pop this face out. And I won't put all the I won't put the hairpiece on with all of the faces, but I'll show you the faces really well. You have the screaming face. And, well, it's not too hard to get off. I'll go ahead and show you. We have the screaming face, which is perfect for the backdrop it came with. And then when you pop it off, we have kind of the just a little bit angry, ticked off, ready to fight look. This face would look really good with an Ultra Instinct Goku. Would look really nice. And then lastly, we got one more. And it is his arrogant smirk. He knows he's won the fight. You know, or he's ready to fight. He's eager. He's just got that arrogance to him. And if you watch Dragon Ball and you know about Goku, then you know what that face is about. And I love that. It's for the hands. See if we can get him to stand for us. We'll look at the left side. We have the fist. It's a simple pop out. He comes with the traditional fighting pose hand that you see with most Dragon Ball figures. Or they're really nice to have on your shelf to hold Dragon Balls. If you've got some, it's in scale. He has the gripping hand that I use for my fight poses with my figs. You can either have him shooting an energy effect, catching a fist, holding Dragon Ball, anything. Those work really good for most things. The hand looks a little oversized for the figure. It's not too bad though. It looks worse on camera than it does in person. And then lastly we do have the traditional Ki Blast hand. And it's just such a simple one to use for a pose. You know, he's going to blow somebody up. So it's pretty cool. And I want to point out while I'm changing hands out, this one wasn't so bad. But some of the others, as I was doing it, they pop out of the peg really easy. And you can tell what I mean by the oversized a little bit. You can see the size of the hand here. But when we get to this hand, you can tell it's not in scale correctly. So the hand's not exactly in scale with each other. It's not horribly noticeable, but I want to point that out to everyone. Overall, this is a really solid figure for the price. And if you're able to get a hold of one, definitely do so. I mean, you get a really cool backdrop for it. And you get something different that Figure Arts hasn't done yet. They usually see when these companies do this stuff, as I mentioned in my Android 18 video. And they will jump the gun and go ahead and release this. Even though they've got other stuff in the works, they'll kind of be like, well, we better get on it and release something. So they may do that. I don't know. But for now, this is the definitive Super Saiyan Blue or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Kaioken Goku. So add this one to your collection as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I bid you all farewell.